I didn't know he was gone. I thought he went the build he was last game. Don't die, don't die, don't die.
Man, I hate watching Deadlock gameplay because I want to play Deadlock so bad.
Metal skin.
Damn.
And we don't have a single capacitor. Oh, brother. Why did people stop building capacitor?
All right, we're gonna play some TF2 now. Let's turn on the TF2 music that everyone loves. That everyone loves. I gotta. I keep doing Trump accents. It's so fun to do them. It's so like. This has truly become my Spotify. Like for me on this computer has really just become the de facto play music stream tool. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that 100%. What sucks is that my Spotify Wrapped now is like always ruined every year because it's like, oh, you listen to like this streamer music, you must really like this, and I'm like, no, I don't actually, but it's okay. Those Wrapped things, and honestly, those, if you really think about it, those are also just like, hey, look how much we've been spying on you. Isn't that cool? Check it out. look at the numbers. Boom. Not Deadlock. We're playing TF2. Where is that? It's in the T. It's in the T section of your library, of course. You fool. You morbidly obese fool. You BMI fool. You fool. You dingus. Playing some Silent Hill 2 yesterday on stream. That was pretty fun. Love me some Silent Hill 2. I have to admit, I'm enjoying that game. I will admit, though, I do think that it being on the Unreal Engine 5. Now, hear me out, too. That was, like, the first time playing that game. Typically, like, whenever you play a game on the computer, like, your first time always has a lot of, like, graphical hiccups or a lot of, like, weird graphical, like, bullshit that's, like, all messed up because you haven't optimized the settings 100% to your system. And on top of that, your system has not been optimized for that as well. But, just want to see something. But, I am enjoying, I got way more metal than this, by the way. I bought way more than this. Hold on now. I have to go check that later. I'm going to check it now. By the way, what's up with the music stopping when I stream? I don't know what that's about. Oh, man. Yeah, let's just jump into it. I will admit, I don't know if I want to play a whole lot of TF2 because right now, I definitely do agree with... Ooh, interesting. There's like no one playing these maps at all. I've never seen that black before. Oh, everyone's done with Christmas. Everyone has just moved off of Christmas. I was gonna say the last time I played this on stream, like these had like numbers in them. These had like you know, people, and it was like really splitting the community. But it definitely seems that everyone's also on board now with being done with Christmas and like done. It's over. We're in 2026. Maduro got. That'll be interesting to see how that all plays out. I cannot... Has this ever happened before in American history? Probably it has, unfortunately. Probably with the Native Americans, if I had to take a guess, when the last time this happened in American history. At least publicly. I don't know. Because then there's also criminals. They got Osama bin Laden, quote unquote. You know, I mean... No body. You know, oh yeah, we let him destroy the body afterwards. We thought it'd be really... This guy who orchestrated probably the worst attack on American history... We wanted to honor his, you know, his religion by letting his community burn the body and whatever. And it's like, all right, okay, we got him, guys, for sure. Trust me on that one. But Maduro is the one instance where it's like, we actually have the guy. Here he is, parading him around. He'll probably be exiled to Russia if I had to guess, or it would be uber based just to have him serve a prison sentence for the rest of his life. Just be like, yeah, 100 years, bye. See you later. See you later. It is interesting. The people who are the most upset about Maduro being captured is not the Venezuelans, but it's the the people on Twitter. They're all very upset by that. It was a crazy operation. I will admit, it is wild how Trump conducts these military operations where, like it feels like it could be a high risk, high gamble. But I imagine that the U.S. military had probably surrounded this country so hard that it was just like, yeah. I mean, like he basically it was a Bay of Pigs situation where it was a success. Like we're living through a Bay of Pigs situation where we succeeded, and that is interesting because I wonder if that's where John F. Kennedy failed during the Bay of Pigs, because he probably went into Cuba at the height of all this stuff. You know, he probably went into Cuba like right when they had like a ton of military equipment, and the way they just probably strategically approached that operation was at the time not the best coordinated, not the best. You ever see footage of them recreating D-Day if they had modern military equipment? Like if they had to do a D-Day operation, what they would do now? It's very interesting because I saw footage of this. And they basically just smoke the whole beach. They basically make the entire beach unseeable. And then I believe they actually have... When I say modern, by the way, they're not using drones. Technically, I guess nowadays you just send a bunch of drones, right? Yeah, that would probably be how you take out D-Day now. You just sit in a boat and... Beep. Warfare is horrifying. Thank God for Team Fortress 2 for making Warfare so fun. And so, like... we're still... Christmas medic. Get out of that. Get out of there. All right, hold on. We gotta play dress up. We're playing dress up. We're playing as... Yeah, this seems right. This feels right. What else we put on this guy? I mean, putting on Archimedes that's never a wrong answer. I'm not the biggest fan of the Amputator, but I'll keep rocking it. I'm not a big fan of the Crusader's crossbow, but I guess we'll keep rocking it. I don't know. Sometimes medic is about like what I want to do because no one else is going medic, so I'm doing what I want. Has the mission started yet? No, yeah, it has. We might win here actually. I just wanted to hang back and build a little Uber up here. Come here. You did not need the health pack, dude. You're getting healed, man. Spy. Mother. That spy just got me. So dirty, so nasty, so stinky even. They're calling it the stinkiest spy whoever was. They are calling it the stinky. Say hi. Oh my gosh. What's up, Tayden, Isaiah? Hi. Sorry, I just missed those chats a little bit. How late was I on those? I was like 5 minutes late. Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's me. That's entirely my bad. What's up, guys? How's it going, everyone who's just joining into the stream? Spy scout. Ooh, almost like up there. Here you go, scout. I'll heal you up there. Here, no man, you don't need to go back over there and heal. I'm here. I'm right here, demo man. Where's this scout? Yeah, you need this. There we go. Okay. I was pretty excited to play Silent Hill 2 yesterday, actually. The 90s, I will admit, that is such a weird start to that game specifically. The weird, like, 90s filter option it gives you. I don't, like, that could be very confusing for first-time Silent Hill 2 players, I guess. It was bizarre. Which, I mean, the fact that there's a 90s filter... One thing I will say with the modern-day Silent Hill 2, I hope they add some additional content to that game. I'm guessing the modding scene's really where it's going to be. But it would be interesting to see content where, like, you can kind of just play the game mechanics of Silent Hill 2. You know what I mean? It'd be interesting if there was like a Silent Hill 2, and I guess that's what Silent Hill F is trying to do, where it really tries to focus on what if we try to make it the gameplay really good. But people did not like Silent Hill F. People were very, very strongly had a strong disdain for Silent Hill F from what it looked like. I don't know if it's a game that I will play recently either. Oh shoot, that crossbow was like a second late. Oh, you can reflect those? I need to get someone over here. Alright, go for it, Engie. Engie, no. No, Engie! I just don't. Because no one is... Am I always on the team that never has anyone... Like, the moment I get crit Uber, everyone's just like, well, we better avoid this medic. We better not go anywhere near this medic then. He could crit us. That would be wrong of us to misconstrue a mechanic like that. Where is my team? Where is my super suit? What? I didn't even see the stickies there. I didn't even see those. Dude, what? Say what? Say what? I'm not gonna be crafting some hats, by the way, for quite some time. I will start crafting hats once I get to 475 subscribers, because last time we did a stream, I got all the way to 471, and then everyone unsubscribed. So, you know, which is fine. This is how the game's played. That's the meta. I get it. I'm not upset, but I gotta kind of conserve the metal here a little bit. I can't just go willy-nilly like that when you guys go willy-nilly on me, you know? That was a weird frame rate drop there. Frame rate chop. I don't like this spot, Demo Man, if I'm being absolutely honest with you. This spot kind of worries me. I have to be on the cart, Demo Man. You understand. I'm a medic. You should understand this. This should be very clear to you. Sick. Oh, I didn't know this was Christmasified. That's cool. That's kind of neat for a newer map. Yeah, I just remember with Silent Hill, honestly, watching Silent Hill F2, or also watching that gameplay, I was just kind of like, I don't know, it didn't really look appealing to me. Like, it looked kind of generic in a way. It didn't look like the scope of that game was as massive as it could have been. Wow, bro spent a lot of money for that. Yeah. High five, bro. That is an interesting hat he has on. I don't know what the deal with that hat is. I've never seen that one before. People are so expressive in this game, it's kind of crazy. Alright. Any damage? Nothing? Damn. Bro missed everything. Bro missed everything. I mean, I guess it's okay. I kept him off the art, I guess. So, I don't think that was a total waste of a crit, but I would like one where I would like a crit Uber where like my team just rips the guys apart. Get out of here. Good job, Heavy. Way to go, Heavy. Who needs healing? Who needs healing? Who needs the healing? Good job on that sniper, or that spy right there, Heavy. Oh, there's a sniper behind us. Yari matey, there be a sniper. I was thinking yesterday how funny. Never mind. I don't want to say this joke out loud. This is a dumb joke. I thought of a really dumb, funny, and offensive joke yesterday. Do something, medic. Do something, demo man. Come on. Come on. Anybody. Alright, okay. We take those. We take those. We take those. We take those. This is a really well-balanced map, actually. I'll say that much. There's a lot of, like, older TF2 maps that are not... The balancing can be, like, ridiculous for them. This one feels very well-balanced. Like, it never feels like there's a blowout from one side compared to the other. But I will admit, if you are winning, it's very noticeable. This thing's gonna be just slammed right in there. Way to go. Spot him, got him. Pooh, I'm too shiesty. Pooh, I am too shiesty. I'm just too shiesty, you know? I will craft one hat. I'll craft one hat. But we are still waiting till we get to past 470. Whoa. Whoa, what? Did I just get googly eye for pyro? Say what? Oh, wow. Huh. That's a new craft. I've never gotten that one before. Brodolph. Brodolph with the emojis. With the emoticons. I wonder if the googly eyes work in this game. It's not based on the movement. I imagine it might be based on the movement. Is there any way I could do like a funnier version of this? Is there any way I could do like a really ridiculous version of this? That's pretty ridiculous. That's pretty ridiculous, I must say. Do we need a medic? Does our team need one? I don't know. I was a medic for a hot minute there. I feel like now it's time for me to like not be medic anymore. Nah, I don't want to be engineer either. We'll do some sniper. We'll do some sniping. Am I hearing something outside? No, okay. I thought I was hearing someone like holding their horn down on their car. Just the song. Ooh, peek again, somebody. I just totally flubbed that. Totally flubbed that hard. Ah! I feel like the clipping brush for this fence here is a little... Oh, that's actually the wall behind it. Duh, I'm stupid. Ah, I don't know how that was not a headshot. Excuse me, sniper. I'm here already first. Bucky Sanchez. It's a good name. I like that one. I like that one. Yeah, I might play some Arc Raiders later during the stream. I might get to like the hour 30-minute mark, and then we'll switch over to Arc Raiders. I did not get to work on my newest video that I have to do. This week I will have to do a video, but I think a big part of my YouTube channel will be moving away from like long form, heavily edited, heavily structured YouTube content. I'm gonna try to make this year a lot about efficiency. Efficiency really is the name of the game. Coming up, we're making some YouTube videos. I don't even know where that sniper or spy was. I will say, just a heads up to anyone watching, I will at some point have to go to the bathroom because I'm having this iced coffee. I had an energy drink as well earlier this morning. I'm probably really caffeinated right now. I'm probably like hella caffeinated. So I'm probably going to crash like crazy in a minute. Not like crazy, but not in a minute either. Like probably like after the stream's over, I'm going to probably start crashing pretty hard. But at some point I will also have to go to the bathroom. and I'm gonna make a comment about how amazing the bathroom experience was. So I'm gonna try to like just heads up. As I've gotten older, going to the bathroom just feels so much better all the time. Like the satisfaction that you receive from going to the bathroom, you know, having that bowel movement. I don't know what it is. I feel like as you get older, it's just. I don't remember as a kid being like, "Wow, what a solid pooperino. What a solid." Maybe it's just because I'm getting older and the beauty of life is slowly fading and diminishing. So like I take solace in like anything, any ounce of happiness and joy. That's truly what being old is all about. Damn it. Ooh. That Scott has a really shiny hat. It is pretty crazy how ridiculously bright that hat is. I am just missing every shot, but I'm helping the team. I'm here. I'm pushing the cart. I'm part of the team. I'm part of the fortress of teams that we're working with here. Yep. There he is. I wonder when 6-7's gonna die out. I feel like that's a meme for like the really young Zoomers. I know like little kids love 6-7. The idea of 6-7 for like little kids was just so. I remember stuff like that when I was a kid too, though. Honestly, I remember there was a lot of like inside meme because we didn't have the internet, so you have to think like. What's interesting, I guess, because we don't have the internet. There's not a lot of child inside jokes that, at the time, were. It almost felt like if you had an inside joke as a kid, it was like localized to your region or your general area. I think honestly, a childhood inside joke that was always so common was the idea of killing Barney, the Batman version of the Christmas Carol, the Batman Christmas Carol, where like Joker did ballet or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say it, but you know what I'm talking about. There's also like a lot of dirtier versions of that song, which is crazy, but I feel like it's interesting because the internet now, kids have a thing like 6-7. There is a 6-7 that's like universal to children of that age. If you're like a kid who's like 7 years old, you know what 6-7 means. I just got shysted. But I can't think of anything like that when I was a kid. Yay! Yay! We won! Yay! I did nothing! Yay! 3-6! Yay! I had a pretty strong start to the match. I got some sick headshots at the beginning of the match. Unfortunately, I do feel as if this bowel movement that I spoke of, once I spoke it into existence, my body was like, all right, here we go. Here's how I know. This is what will trigger it immediately right here. I'm going to finish off my iced coffee. Women who don't finish their iced coffee, they're insane to me. Just get a small then. I don't know. Why are you getting such a big one if you're not going to even finish it? Iced coffee, though, that is the way to go. You got to be crazy, in my opinion, to get a hot coffee first thing in the morning. I hate hot coffee. I love an iced coffee. Of course, I did put some fake sugar in that. Ugh. I'm trying to get better this year about... Yeah, that really has to be another side goal this year that I have to take a lot more seriously, is getting better at drinking less of these sugary fake drinks and stuff. It's just so hard because it's like, oh god, they're so fun. I love a fake sugary drink. Bet Heavy is so lucky that I snapped in my consciousness at the wrong time. Come on. Ooh, right in the forehead. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Bucky Sanchez. Bucky is on me. Bucky is on me today. I am playing also the sniper, which is basically the class that's like, hey, come get a free kill. The class, you know. Fuck it, yeah, we'll go scout. Yeah. 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 I don't know what. Interesting. What would be another streetwear scout move here? Honestly, ooh, but this is too Christmas themed. This is just too Christmassy. I semi regret putting the. It's just Christmas themed because I'm on the red team. By the way, we're done with Christmas. Christmas is over. We're moving on. We're only putting on the Wrapped Assassin because it has nothing to do with Christmas. Yeah, we're doing this. We're doing Streetwear Scout right now. I love playing dress up in this game so much. It's like the greatest joy I have in this game as of late. It's so stupid. But like, I mean, what's great about the dress up in this game is that it's so customizable. It's so, like, if you want to spend $5 to make your guy look like a specific thing you have in mind based on everything you know about the cosmetics, you could do that. Like, you have the ability, the capacity to just make the most insane look you could possibly conjure, and it works in the game. Whereas like in a game like Fortnite, it's like, all right, you could be Kim Kardashian, A, B, C, D, put a backpack on and a pickaxe, and that's it. Like, done, no more. You can't really adjust Kim Kardashian any further. You could put Nike shoes on her, I guess, but it just doesn't evoke the same je ne sais quoi of Team Fortress 2's level of customization. You have such a wide variety of like all this silly little bullshit you can customize with this game. Love that little reference to the movie right there. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, down. Oh boy, here it comes. Oh, the bathroom. I always, it does suck to have to go to the restroom when you're streaming, honestly. I always feel kind of bad that I do it, but then I'm like, well, I have to go. I assume Jimmy Kimmel probably poops, like, has a bucket underneath the desk that he uses in case. It is, I will admit, that is a mark of an entertainer, where it's very, like, performance. A part of performance is balancing your bowel movement correctly to the situation. There was one time I played a basketball game. It was on my birthday, I remember, and I had a bunch of like sugary cake and stuff. And then in the middle of the game, I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. And my coach was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I need you in the game right now, man. I was like, I'm sorry. We won, by the way. We were winning, but like, I was still kind of like that. Looking back on it, that was like a moment where I was like, all right, damn, I should have really repaired. Like, I'm Uncle Dan now. That's right, I'm Uncle Dan. I'm Uncle Dan. Look at my cat. I'm Uncle Dan. All right, we got to de-Christmas the demo man here. Boom, we're back. The bow tie combo. Honestly, do not show that to a Balenciaga designer. That probably, they would probably see that and go, oh my god, that's beautiful. That's awesome. The bow tie? There's like no one here.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
All right. All right. We're going Swiss cheese on these kids. Think there's gonna be a walk in the park? Nope. This is a real map. We're war. This is wartime.
Mission begins.
This is battle. This is battle ready. We're not letting them take this demo, man. We're holding the line.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
I don't care if it's 2v2. We're getting in there. We're putting on... I'm not talking to you, phone. I'm not... I did not say the word Google anything. Alright, alright, alright. Hold the line, soldier! These guys are lucky because they have like a movable heal. Get fucking wrecked! Oh, jeez. I wonder what his HP was at. I'm not letting you have this. Ooh. Where's my demo man? Oh, he left? Oh, well. That sucks. No! Ah, what is his HP at? What did it say? I guess I can like finish myself off. Damn. All right. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. We're gonna go to the restroom real quick. Everyone, just sit tight. I'll be right back. I return, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry. Had to use the restroom. Had to go. Didn't want to poop my pants on the live. On the live. Didn't want to do it. Mm-hmm. Hello? Q for a game, please? Game, Q, please? Wow, here I am. I'm like Zesty Jesus right now. I'm just like Zesty Jesus. His newest video, I couldn't stand. I was just like... I just couldn't give a shit about it, frankly. What is going on here? Gosh damn it, I hate... Oh. His newest video is basically just like, yeah, Valve makes a lot of money, and then they won't update TF2 the way I want them to. And I was just like, all right, and how is it? I don't know. He even said in his video, I know I sound like a broken record, and I'm thinking to myself like, then, well, if you're aware of that, like, maybe you should, you know, not do that. I don't know. I guess his stuff gets views though. Like that's what's pulling in the numbers for him. So that's what matters, you know, at the end of the day. Honestly, hear me out. I want the next Zesty Jesus video to not be about TF2. I wouldn't mind him doing the same level of video, you know, his persona, his, you know, mise en scène, for a video, but I would like it maybe about something else, because it just gets to a point where I'm kind of like, yeah, I get it, TF2, you know, you make some interesting points, you know, I get it, TF2, yep, Now his whole thing now is accusing Valve of helping with money laundering, and I'm like, all right, but dude, but money laundering, they still have to report. If they're making money, like, that's... Why does... Who cares? Like, what the... There are kids dying. You know what I mean, Zesty? There are children dying. Let's just destroy all of Engineer's stuff here. We don't want his stuff here more than anything. Okay. I don't like being up here a whole lot. We need to work on it. I think I killed here. How is that soldier still alive? Medic, please heal me. I know you saw me. I know you looked at me. Where is he? Where did he go? Did he die? Hello? Please, medic. I'm begging you. Lock in for a second. You're so lucky you got a crit right there. You're so lucky, Scout, that you got a crit right there. Medic fart? Okay. XXX medic fart? What if that was like... Remember XXX Tentacion? I believe it was pronounced with that, like, Latin American flair to it. I wonder what he would be doing nowadays if he was still alive. He deserved it. Probably deserved that. Because he was... You know what was interesting about him? Is that he was an artist that was kind of blowing up during... the phase of like cancel culture, you know, becoming more and more of a popular thing. So there was probably something, because I know there was a lot of stuff that he could have been cancelable for, but it was never really anything major. It wasn't ever, I don't know, it was, I think he's probably accused of hitting women I don't know though. Don't quote me on that. I could be totally wrong about that, and if I am, I apologize. But it was a tragedy that he was killed, by the way. But I do know that he had a bit of a rocky relationship with canceled people at the time. But him dying kind of like, it is a shame when an artist like that dies, because the other one I think of a lot is I've mentioned this on the show before, but is like Sophie. But X was interesting because he was gaining meteoric like popularity. If X was still alive today, he would probably be, I imagine, eclipsing who's that one artist? What's his name again? These are people I don't listen to. Playboy Cardi. Because I know he's kind of he kind of took the stage of that edgy, like, hardcore rap, but kind of really dark and edgy and broody and opium, kind of whatever you want to call that, style, flair, swagger, if you will. Medic, turn around and heal me. Medic, turn around. Southworth, turn around and heal me. Up here. No. Right here. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Can I please get a heal? Please? Oh, I got that demo man though. We were just a little pushed up there. Oh, you critting lucky little... Ooh, you're so lucky. Ooh, you're so lucky I suck at the game. Dude, I need this dude to like chill out. Some of these are not heaters, I'm sorry. That one friend who just sends you Instagram reels or TikToks that just suck over and over and over again, and it's like, damn, bro, this is brutal. this is, some of them are good. Every once in a while he hits a diamond, but it's like, oh man, a lot of them are pretty dog water. Please heal me. Please heal me. Thank you. Damn, he's up there. Trying to think of a safe way I can approach this. Here we go. That works. Ah, damn, he died. He died with Uber. You hate to see it, man. You really hate to see it. I'm gonna try to get this guy who walks into this hallway. Okay. Want that? Yeah, you probably need that more than I do. Well, alright, I need to get the hell out of here now. Just damage myself for nothing. This dude just needs to get one body shot on me, but he missed. Because he's bad. Because he's the worst. Here, heal me up, medic. Damn, you hate to see it. You really hate to see it when such a young soldier dies in the front line. Bro, your volume up. Turn your volume up, please. My volume on my game, specifically? I had to turn it down yesterday because I was streaming some Silent Hill 2. Do you mean my microphone volume? Or do you mean the game volume? The game volume probably is a little low because I did turn it down yesterday when I was playing some Silent Hill 2. People complained that the game volume for Silent Hill 2 was a bit loud. Robo Police Cat? That's cool. Wait, it might have been my fault. Wow, Robo Police Cat over here. Throwing stones in a glass house. What's up, dude? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking out the stream. Oh, man. Let's get up here. Oh, this freaking sniper. Okay, okay. We take those, we take those, we take those. Get that out of here. Get that toy out of here. He can't reflect those, that pyro, because he's got the Thompson. That's what it's called, right? The Thompson, I believe. No, hold on. What is that called? That's the Phlogistonator. Excuse me. What am I saying? What a TF2 noob, am I right? Ugh! Get that flog out of here. My headphones were off, bruh. Bro. 6'7". RoboCat. 6'7". That's such a 6'7" moment right there. Right? Right, kids? That's a 6'7" if I ever see one right myself. I think I get 6'7". I think I get it now. I think I do. As a millennial, as a balding millennial, I think I get it. Let's watch one. My friend just sent me another video here. This one looks cool though. It's a skateboarding video. Yeah, it's a guy doing what appears to be a flip grab trick of some sorts. 360. That was good. That was good. All right. That looks like I believe it's a Japan. I'm watching this. I'm watching this TikTok of a guy skateboarding here. That one's not. That one he just did a 180. Damn, I feel like vert ramp skating is coming back in a big way. Vert skating is so cool, frankly. I don't know why it died out. I imagine it died out because probably because of all the safety equipment you should be wearing when you're doing that, which is kind of funny. Well, also vert ramp skating doesn't. Vert ramp skating too is like the level of customization you're allowed within vert ramp is really all dependent on the environment that you're in. It's entirely dependent on where you're skateboarding, the park you're at, or whatever. Street skating, what's cool about street skating is you can go anywhere. You can go all over the city and then find something different and new, or fun to do. All right, these guys. Get wrecked. Did you get that? The crit. Unbelievable. Mr. Cactus with the crit. Mr. Cactus be hitting them critties on me. Them critties. That's stupid. That's just dumb. Might reflect one there. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, man, I'm missing everything on this pyro. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Please, please. Oh! This guy's making some serious call-outs on the chat. This bro is doing some serious call-out work right now. General Medic. What is this? Just whole wheat? How hard is it to make whole wheat bread? And we got him. Anyone else here? No one. Nice. Just hopping in to say, thumbnail is goated. The thumbnail is pretty goated. Thank you, Santiago LV2838. I do agree that honestly, I will not take credit for that thumbnail. I found it on Twitter Twitter today, and it was just like perfect. I'm not even gonna try to. I'm trying to get better about like just getting up there, taking a shot. Wayne Gretzky, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take with my YouTube stuff as of late. Thank you though, Santiago. I do agree that thumbnail is very goated. It was just too goated for me to not do it. Like for the preview. Like for the preview. I don't know what that means. Damn, I was actually saying earlier in the stream, no one was probably watching around the time I did that. Hold on, please. Ooh. Spy, you really gave me quite a scare. I was saying earlier during the preview, I don't know of a time, because this is essentially a Bay of Pigs operation that was a success, which President Trump, I mean, when he shoots those half-court shots, he lands them, but I don't think there was a time in American history that I recall, and if I had to guess when it was probably unfortunately during a period of time of American history that was a bit of a bloodbath. But I don't recall a time where like a captured political prisoner like that of that degree and caliber ever really happened in American history. I'm trying to think of an example of one. If anyone knows one in the comments, I'd love to hear it. But yeah, man, it'll be interesting to see what they do with Maduro. Frankly, if they imprison him for life, that would be pretty interesting. Honestly, though, I do imagine there's going to be a politician out there that'll pardon him, which will be insane when and if that happens. I don't, of the stream, Maduro. Yes. This general, oh my god, that was such a rocket jump. I don't know what I did there. I mean, supposedly he's in the same jail cell or prison cell that Diddy is in. That'll be another interesting character to see if he ever gets... One of the guys who was like that was Bill Cosby, and it seems that a lot of the charges were ultimately dropped, which begs the question, then why was he imprisoned anyways? I just saw the thing at the bottom. Oh, the subscribe thing? The subscribe thing? Did we see an uptick in subscribers? Let's see. I'm checking my app here that shows me if anyone subscribes, and then I craft a hat, but I've yet to. If you subscribe, I didn't say this earlier in the stream, but I need to get to 470 today because on Friday when I did the stream, we got all the way to like 472 or something, and then like 10 people unsubscribed immediately. So we got to get to 470. For me to start crafting the hat, but if you ask nicely, I'll craft one though. If you say pretty please, if you say please, I'll do it. I'll craft a hat. We gotta stop throwing these rockets at that pyro because he's out there jugging us. Give me a medic. Let's get this Gooberstein. Let's get this Gooberstein. That guy, get him out of the game. Get him out of here. Get him out of here! I'm so good at Soldier. When I play Soldier, I just lock in too hard. I'm just locked in way too hard when I Soldier, man. Get some water real quick. Absolutely devious thumbnail. I will not take the credit for the thumbnail. Let it be known, this was just a picture I found on Twitter. It's not my artwork. The original artist, if you're out there, I fully commend you. It's a very funny picture. Maduro's capture reason, he liked communism, deserved. Was he communist? I thought he was a socialist dictator. He was socialist at one point. Such the case as many. He was socialist at one point and then basically devolved into communism. Man, I wonder what the combo on Blue Sky is like right now. I wonder how Blue Sky is doing today. Oh my god. Politics is funny and all, but you got to step away from it. It's very good and healthy to step away from politics every once in a while, because it's such a toxic. Because it makes you angry. It makes you angry, which is never good. To get angry over things that are out of your control isn't good for you. It's better to always see the humor in politics, in my opinion, and to accept that. It was nice when we had that during like the Bush years with like the Colbert Show and like the Daily Show, but it's just unfortunately a lot of that has become such a device to basically belittle and talk down to your fellow man, your fellow American, or your fellow citizen of a country. Get this out of here. Get this garbage out of here. We are definitely in a very scary and bizarre time of politics, though, it definitely seems. Which might be just its natural evolution, to a degree. But then again, I don't know. Politics is always... Communism, socialism, call it what you like. There's very little difference in the two. Now, ain't I right? Ain't he right? Ain't he right? I don't know what that's from. Having Soldier and Heavy being the ones to capture him makes sense. Does it, though, for the Heavy? Because Heavy's Russian. Oh, my God. I mean, the Soldier and Heavy one, I think those are just what those two guys look like, though. The two guys in the actual picture. A quote from a song, XZ. Zoomers, XD has not died. XD is still around. XD is still very much alive and well. Okay. It will be interesting to see what becomes of that country as well. I think one is the actual government, how it's run, the other is the economical ideology. When it comes to communism and socialism, dog, who cares? Who cares? We're not in a college lecture right now. No one, I don't know. I don't want this to turn into a politics stream. No offense. I'm playing TF2. My brain is not in politics mode. Venezuela is an Epstein Island too when? What will they turn Venezuela to? I mean, they're gonna get all that oil out of there. All that oil is basically now property of the United States, and definitely gonna move. I wonder if they'll try to turn it into like a big. I mean, there's beachfront property in Venezuela, right? There's beaches in Venezuela. You know. Knowing the limited knowledge I have on all of Latin America, I've been to Costa Rica quite a bit, and it seems to work for them to make their hub kind of a big tourism spot. Oil, there's just a lot of oil. It's just the oil is the big thing. The oil is so hard to ignore because it's such a prevalent aspect of the country, Venezuela. I wanted to see what the other styles for this hat were. What's going on here? New school, old school, older school, oldest school. I like oldest school. I'm more of an oldest school kind of guy. Venezuela. Now fascism and communism are two different governmental ideologies that are opposite of each other. Well, it's always what? I feel like it's always been the case. How many hours, brother? How many hours have I been playing, brother? 1 hour currently. Beer pint. Oh no. Is this sticker on my Audio Technica coming off? Oh no! What? I got this stick. Oh. How did that? I guess this is such an old sticker, though. I guess that really just shows that Audio Technica was not putting any money behind the sticker quality. They were really focused on the headphones themselves. That was really a lot more of an apparent need. I mean, total on Steam, but okay. Oh, I don't know what my total hours on Steam are. I have absolutely no idea. For Team Fortress 2, I think I never. You know what? It's funny. We had this exact conversation yesterday. Hold on. What was it? I have about 1,128 hours on Team Fortress 2. On Steam as a whole, though, I have absolutely no idea. Does it even track that number? The Epstein Republic of Venezuela. God bless and pray. Would it make sense to put the Epstein Island? I think the fact that it's an island is nice. I think that's. I hate to say it, but I think when a lot of those guys are going over there to party or do God knows what else, a big thing that made them all comfortable to do it was like, well, we're on an island. This was also the 90s, by the way, when a lot of this was happening too. So like the level of like surveillance that existed is not the same. Iran is in revolt too. I have heard a little bit about that. Very interesting start to the year, I must say. Just a crazy start to the whole year. For me right now, the biggest thing on my mind is ending that war in Ukraine, though. And by the way, this Venezuela thing helps that tremendously for the Ukrainians, because now Russia is funding a war, and on top of that, a big oil supplier for them just went just went under. So. Get out of here, Scout. This was a build that was recommended to me by Hangry Raven, who's described as the spy heavy. I like this version of the spy heavy that I think he envisioned, as opposed to his older one. The Tomislav, though, is just so good. Yeah, the craziest start of the year in terms of war-related stuff. How did what was the year where it started off where someone defaced the Hollywood sign to say Hollyweed? Remember that? That was another funny start to the year. I remember that. That was, I want to say that was like 2015 that happened. Ukraine has been going on for so long, I forgot it's still going on. I know, well, the Ukrainian war is such a travesty, frankly. I get sad thinking about it. I'm hoping that ends soon. I don't know what will become of that, but we'll see. I'm just hoping for the best. What else needs to happen this year too? The Ukraine war is such a big one for me. That has to end. That is like just a travesty that is happening. Thank you, medic. I really feel bad I'm eating the sandwich now, but what else needs to happen? There's probably a teleporter in that bathroom, or whatever, this picnic area. I like this map. There's people who don't like this map. I love this map. I think this map's so fun. We gotta find something positive to look forward to. For real. Actually, one thing that might be... I'm gonna make a prediction right now. Big prediction here mode. I'm gonna envision that North Korea becomes a big part of this year. The conversation around North Korea picks back up again. That would be pretty... If we could work something out with North Korea to a degree. Now, I wonder if this Maduro thing freaks out North Korea a lot. I feel like the conversation with North Korea should just be like, look, we just want to work with you guys. Get out of here. Yeah, get out of here with that. I don't know. Where Trump left off with his last term with North Korea felt like we were trying to work a relationship out with them to some degree. I don't hate that idea because unfortunately North Korea is such a bizarre situation for a country. Hello from Ukraine, by the way. If you are from Ukraine, hello, welcome to the stream. There is a very small Eastern European audience that I've developed. I don't know why that's the case. I have a few viewers from the UK that I've noticed, but Don't know how that's still panning out. I mean, Hong Kong rebelled at 1.2. Yeah, that got squashed. I think it felt like that got squashed pretty heavy. And then I think Taiwan's going to be another big. I think this pushes. One thing I will say, unfortunately, with this whole thing with Maduro is I believe that Taiwan might become. China invading and pushing into Taiwan might become a reality very soon. I don't know if it'll happen within this year or next. If I had to guess, it'll probably happen. I don't know. This is why I hate talking politics, because now I'm just like, this is basically like the Avengers, talking about the Avengers movies. It feels like we're talking about the Avengers movies, but like this isn't the movies. This is like real people. Like this is like people's lives that are at stake. I don't know. I'm going to move away from this conversation, frankly, just because I feel like this is just going to be a dead end of stuff that, like, you know, someone who's not uber educated on it talking about it. Oh no! Get out! Get out! Get out! Ah! I don't think North Korea is preparing for a war at all, frankly. I think what North Korea is doing is just burning through the candlestick of its people. And for that, that's what I'm worried about. I don't think North Korea is ready to go to war with anybody at all, or in any condition to do that. I also don't envision Trump doing a similar thing with North Korea that he did with Venezuela, because Venezuela is like very much on our turf for the most part. Anyways, let's move away from this. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about. Ah, man, I like this map. Actually, that's one. This year I need to do a trip. I need to do like a big, exciting. Unfortunately, though, this year I also need to buy a car, and I'm planning on moving. So, ugh. This year money is going to be a big focus for me, especially early in the year. Where is the cart stuck at exactly? I need to get this medic. Oh, hell yeah, that was huge. That was a huge kill right there. You're good. You're cool. You're cool. You're not cool. Alright, now on the cart. Into the cart we go. Hold on, I know the chat's coming in here, but I have to lock in real quick, guys. Boom. Got him. Nice. But if you don't want to, that's okay. The thing is, I like talking about... I know, I like talking about politics as well. It's just that, like... I don't know. Like, I enjoy talking about world events and current events and stuff like that. That is fun. It's just at the same time, though, I'm trying to get... Honestly, one thing I want to work at this year is, like, talking about it less, or, like, not getting so amped up about politics and stuff. I find that I have a tendency to get very amped up and very frustrated and very vocal with politics, to the point where I end up saying something stupid, and I'm trying to get better about that. I'm trying to get better about not saying stupid shit, or not, you know, watching what I'm saying and stuff. I definitely do feel like we're moving into an era. I do feel, I do worry that we're moving into a period of time where what we say online and what we do online will be heavily scrutinized very soon. I don't know. I thought it was Ubered. Why is the heavy smiling? Controlled discussion is king, for sure. Exactly. What's your favorite animal? Probably the octopus. I do love an octopus. They're really cool creatures. They're very intelligent. They also taste great. Probably my favorite animal. Octopus is up there. I like monkeys too. Monkeys are pretty sick. That is a spy. You are so obviously... Okay. I'm gonna play some Arc Raiders, by the way. I'm at some point during the stream here. I think the next 20, 30 minutes we'll hop in some Arc Raiders. Put in some Arc Raiders time. I don't think anyone would mind that, right? No one would be upset. I'm still very new to Arc Raiders, but I want to keep giving it a shot. I want to keep trying it out. What's interesting beyond politics? Be patient. What's interesting here beyond politics? Being patient. Autism. Politics is so interesting to talk about, though. But it becomes, I think, what I'm trying to get at, though, is that it's interesting to talk about, but unfortunately we live in a day and age where people get very, very heated and very, very volatile when talking about it, though. I'm one of those people for sure. I'm not going to act like I'm better than everyone else. Politics is also fun to talk about when you're young, too, because it really helps shape like, you know, who you talk to, what you talk about. I think for me it's shaped my sense of humor a lot. I grew up a lot on watching like The Daily Show. Louis Black was a big influence. Early Comedy Central. Nice. Oh! Have you thought about playing a Fallout game?
Yep.
If I was to play a Fallout game, I would probably play New Vegas, because New Vegas is so good.
It's working.
New Vegas is still probably my favorite Fallout game I've ever played. But I've always wanted to play with mods on. I've never gotten around to that. Every time, I will admit, modding New Vegas is just so complicated. I wish there was like an easy mod launcher. I wish that the workshop worked for New Vegas, like a Steam workshop situation worked for New Vegas. That'd be huge, but unfortunately that does not exist. I was 2 HP away. This song's terrible. Get this song out of here. Do people like Fallout now because of the TV show, though? Has that brought a lot of people into Fallout? I don't watch the show. New Vegas has Nexus mods. Yeah, but I haven't played New Vegas in a long time. But every time I've tried to use Nexus mod, I always like end up frustrated and like the thing's just not working the way it's supposed to. I don't know why. Then again, I imagine Nexus mods has probably updated enough to where it works really well.
Okay then.
This guy's voice is very, very much akin to an old-fashioned. It reminds me a lot of like a cigar in the old-fashioned. I don't know why. I need to eat the sandwich. There's a Fallout 1 remake mod. Yes, I have seen that. The first-person shooter one, I believe, is what you're referring to. That looks sick. Fallout 1, though, the challenge people forget about with Fallout 1 is that it's very much a product of its time in terms of, like, it's very punishing. It is designed for you to play it in a way where mistakes carry a lot of weight to them, where mistakes can carry a lot of, like, hardships. But I have seen the first-person shooter. Well, that looks awesome, if I'm being honest. That's what Fallout 3 should have been. Fallout 3 should have been a lot more, well, a classic Fallout remake. I don't know if we need that. I personally think if I was behind the wheel with Fallout right now, I would love to try to recreate a New Vegas-like game, but maybe put it like in another location. I honestly, hear me out on this, I would like if Fallout content became more frequent and a lot smaller. I cannot believe I got backstabbed by this guy again, this Gooberstein. Then again, though, I'm not playing Fallout a whole lot. I'm not the audience for Fallout anymore. I think Fallout is something I used to be really big into Fallout. I used to love Fallout, but then I was kind of like, I get it. I got Fallouted out, I guess. I fell out of Fallout. It's just not for me anymore. Frankly, the stuff I'm interested in now is like stuff I grew up, or like stuff that came out when I was younger that I couldn't play because I didn't have a computer at the time, or I didn't have like an Xbox, or was M-rated or whatever. I'm trying to get better. This year I really want to focus on playing like single-player games of all types and varieties, as well as a lot of like smaller independent stuff. I agree. Okay, maybe I'd replay Fallout games if I could play as a droid that uses a completely different system. I thought it would be kind of cool if there was like a class system in a Fallout game. Like where you could play as a ghoul, for example, or you could play as like a robot, or where you could like pick. That would be kind of sick if that kind of existed. I think that's what 76 tried to be. I think what really kneecapped 76 though was the fact that it had such a bad launch. It had such a really rough, stupid launch. They added the ability to be a ghoul into 76. That's sick. But I would like. I think the big theme for a lot of these games, a lot of single-player focused games, like a Grand Theft Auto, like a Fallout, like a Skyrim, I think the big thing moving forward will be going back to single-player experiences. I think the single-player experience is going to see a big resurgence in 2026 or the next few years because I imagine there's a lot of multiplayer fatigue at this point. The multiplayer fatigue is a bit aggressive at this point, in my opinion. I think the conversation of... Because if you're a game studio, making a multiplayer game now in this market, in this climate, just does not make sense to me. Financially, dev team-wise, I think we're going to see a big push from a lot of these AAA studios to come back to a single-player experience. But to make a single-player experience that can be added onto or scaled in a way, I don't know, but that's just my guess. Little prediction, little prediction for 2026 and beyond. Little gamer prediction. Where are these guys? Oh my god, that crit rocket that would have made me so sad if that killed me. I would have like cried. I would have started bawling my eyes out. 1 second, we're kicking ass right now. Oh, huge medic. Big. That was massive. That was so crazy. Get out of here with that. Oh, we're heavy locked in right now. We're heavy dead locked in right now. This spy has to go. Have a single player, but let it be able to also be multiplayer by checking an option to be so. I just think there's already a billion multiplayer games. If you're making a multiplayer game in today's climate, in today's economy, in today's, like, you know, you're competing with every multiplayer game that's ever been made in the past 10 years, basically. So you're competing with the player base of Team Fortress 2. You're competing with, like, the player base of everyone who's still playing every version of Call of Duty that's ever come out, for the most part. Oh, we are locked in. I'm sorry to get totally off topic here, but we are like just. Pyro just walked out and stood still. Let me give you the sandwich. Take that sandwich. Take the sandwich. Take the sandwich. There's a sandwich right here. Did my medic die? He did. Let me grab my sandwich. No one took it. I've seen a lot of people wanting Fallout to go to NYC or Florida, but I honestly want them to take to the Great Plains. That could be interesting. If I had to pick a spot for a Fallout game, Lincoln, Nebraska, maybe. I don't know. That could be kind of weird, right? That'd be kind of... I just think the maps need to be... I think they need to go to the New Vegas design philosophy, where the map was smaller, but the gameplay and mechanics were so much richer. Unfortunately, Bethesda has it mixed up where they're like, we need to make the gameplay, mechanics, and story a lot more surface thin, and the map needs to be huge. That seems to be what they had in mind with Starfield, and that sucked. And supposedly it still has an update that has not come out yet. It's been like a whole year. There's supposed to be a major update for Starfield that just never saw the light. I don't know what's going on with it, but that's what I heard. At least I saw a tweet about that. This is a crazy spot to be at, honestly. Oh, this is a wacky spot. Ooh. Pro sandwich. It needs to be both. It can't be both though. A big map with a rich, I personally am not a fan of a big map in a open world game. The larger the map, the more I get frustrated with, the more exhausted I become with the game. For me personally. Going to Florida within Fallout would be kind of interesting, but it would be pretty... Yeah, but then... Okay, but the problem is no exit, is that the development team doesn't have enough time to make the the finer details of a map to be explored. It's just they're just going if they're just going for size, it's hard to get really granular and really specific and really detailed with the experience, in my opinion. I mean, look at Fallout New Vegas compared to 3. 3 definitely does not have the same level of detail that New Vegas does as a game as a whole, you know? And that's even with a shorter team, a smaller development window, a shorter time frame, etc., etc., etc. I remember that Bethesda wanted to make Starfield sequel more before they made a Fallout 5. Really, I don't really know where that came from. I don't know. You might be right about that. I don't really follow the Bethesda stuff like that. I'm not crazy about Bethesda stuff at this stage of my life. I feel like one thing I'll also argue with as well is I think open world games are a thing that you do more when you're younger than when you're older. When you're older, committing a lot of time to a video game is a lot harder, I find, than... I've been enjoying a lot of these smaller, more condensed, and more frequent single-player experiences as I've gotten older. One of my favorite games I played recently was a game called A Short Hike, and I beat that game within like 2 afternoons, and it was great. I loved it. I want to play it again, frankly. It was so good. People love talking about how much of a femboy they are in this game. I don't know what it is. People love bringing up how much of a femboy they are. It's so weird. I don't... Hey, man. You do you, but it's just kind of weird to get to bring it up constantly in everything you do. Sensitive femboy leash. Yeah, okay. In a way, I guess it's part of comedy, though. It's a weird... Probably trolls, you think so? It could be a bit of a troll, for sure. It could be a bit of a troll. I could see that. I'm surprised I backpedaled away so quickly from that. Oh, huge Uber here. I don't know how I missed that. I don't know how I missed that pyro. I thought I had my crosser on him. That was me. That was me choking right there. That was a choke. I must admit. Trolling in this game enhances gameplay experience depending on what's being trolled about. Trolling is a big part of the design philosophy of Team Fortress 2 for sure. I mean, just look at the taunts themselves and look at the achievements. I mean, trolling is such a big component of this game for sure. Because that is like a form of player expression that's like so core to Team Fortress 2's philosophy as a game. I might get backstabbed here really quickly. Thank God that sniper got that heavy. That was good. Get out of here, Pyro. Ay. Where did he come from? Oh, he has a rocket launcher, or rocket shoot boost thingy. I'm going as fast as I can. Give me a minute. We might want to swatch off heavy here. Nah, let's finish off with heavy. I've yet to get the punch, holiday punch. There it is. That poor Pyro. I just see it more as comedy. So much of life is comedy. So much of life is about comedy. The divine comedy that is life. Thank God that Pyro did not win that. He killed me earlier. I was not about to let him have that. What is the divine comedy? Isn't that Dante's Inferno? That actually, I'm not gonna lie, that is on my gaming bucket list. Is that Dante's Inferno game that came out forever ago that EA made? I've heard it's an amazing experience. I love beat 'em ups like that. The last time I played a beat 'em up like that was Bayonetta 1, and that was so good. Bayonetta 1 was awesome, man. I played that in college. I'm playing through Silent Hill 2 right now. The remake, I should say. And that's also a lot of fun so far. I just started it. I'm getting my ass kicked, though. I have to remind myself that the combat is such a non-focus in that game. Oh, God. Wow, he's putting a lot of kills on me here. Oh, that was a crit. Jeez. I cannot believe you're alive here. Medic, medic, medic. Take that. Yeah, take that sandwich. Okay. Where is this other team here? I get some ammo. Let's go down this way here. Are they coming up here? I want them to push me. Here we go. This way, medic. Come here. Oh, you fucker. That air blast fucked me up so bad there. Thank you for sitting still here. Oh, no, medic. Yeah, stay alive. This way. Oh, shit. Is that a big... Alright, where is this guy at? No, stop. This last push is so hard. Who just shot me? Oh, medic, this way. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I have to admit, you are pretty good at medic, though. Let's just get rid of that real quick. This pyro has to die. Come here. There's a guy right behind me. He's right behind me, isn't he? Oh, where is he? There he is. Get this demo man. Get this guy. That's a crit rocket. Oh my god. You know what's another game I actually want to play, maybe? Is Wolfenstein. I want to play through the Old Blood. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun. Great length, by the way, for a video game as well. Or for a single-player shooter like that. Come back here. Was not as crazy about Wolfenstein 2, if I'm being honest. Here, medic. Take the sandwich. No, my medic. No. Ah! Have you played Telltale's Walking Dead games? I've played the first. I haven't played all of them, but I've played the first ones. Or the first one, I believe. The very first one with the African-American guy. The black guy, I forgot his name. That was really good. I also played through Life is Strange. Life is Strange is really good. I believe I streamed that onto YouTube. No, I didn't. I take that back. No, I did not do that. I like Life is Strange, just to get off of... the Telltale Walking Dead game is really good. The first one's very good. I've never played through the rest of them. I feel like, I don't know. I think with The Walking Dead, I think myself and audiences are kind of done with that franchise. Like, we get it. It is the definitive zombie franchise, I must say. It is, in my opinion, it is the definitive... It is the, probably the best, biggest zombie franchise of all time. For sure. And Ocelot, oh my god, look who it is. It's Q Ocelot. What's up, man? How's it going, man? Haven't seen you in a minute, Ocelot. How's it going? And Ocelot never lets their prey escape. Have I ever played the Telltale Walking Dead games? Yes, I have. What's another game series that'd be fun to pick up and play? I'm doing Silent Hill 2 right now. I will come back to Grand Theft Auto 4 later, I think. I'll just get to that when I want to. It's such a big game anyways. You could imagine it like a kind of the first season of The Sopranos, if you think about it. Like my first so far playthrough of it. All the old VODs of that. This soldier's dead. There we go. Huge. Okay. I feel like this was a little premature of an Uber. Get this guy. Yes. They have a teleporter somewhere here, I think. Oh my god, what just hit me? Oh, it's this guy. This Uberstein. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Did you get that sandwich? I dropped a sandwich somewhere. I don't know where it went. Nice. Let's go, June. Can we get up here? We cannot. That's a shame. We might have to just push him here a little bit. Tattletale. Has anyone ever played the Dispatch game? That's, I think, in the same vein of those Telltale games, right? It looks like it, at least. But the Dispatch game, that looked kind of cool, actually. It looked neat from the photos. And what I mean by neat is that it was like a game where they were like, hey, all these characters are hot as shit. You you should bone them. And I was like, yeah, thank you. Thanks for making a game like that just lets you do that. Thank you. That's awesome. Way to go. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. I don't want to push up too far because it doesn't really. We don't really need to do that. Didn't Telltale make a Borderlands game? Isn't that good? I don't know what. I don't know what you're doing. Also, Spy. No offense. I've heard that Borderlands Telltale game is also really good. Never played it though. I think I have it. I think I have it. Isn't the merch from TF2 hot enough? I mean, who's the hottest of the mercs? People really like Sniper. Actually, who am I kidding? Everyone loves Medic. Everyone wants to bang Medic the most out of all these mercs. And they draw Medic with, like, the most insanely ridiculous... His nipples are always ridiculous with Medic drawing. I don't know what it is. The only good zombie game I played is Left 4 Dead 2. No, come on. What about Dead Rising? You ever played Dead Rising 1 or 2? Dead Rising 1 or 2 is awesome. The Left 4 Dead 2, don't get me wrong, it's a great zombie game, but Dead Rising, you gotta play that. Those are great. And then Resident Evil, I mean, those are also classics. Resident Evil 4 specifically, I know that's not a zombie game per se, but, I mean, come on. It's still an amazing game. There's a zombie element of that game, of that franchise, of that game specifically. Aren't they all parasites, essentially? Aren't they controlled by a big, like, T-virus parasite? Whatever. We're gonna get the semantics there. What's another good zombie game that's not Left 4 Dead 2? Left 4 Dead 2 is a good one. That is definitely one of the GOATs for sure. Easily top 2. I love Dead Rising though. Dead Rising 2 is a great game. This way, medic. These guys need to push this here, so we're just gonna sit here and wait. There's no rush. There's no rush. We're gonna sit here and wait. I hear a guy here this way though. Is there a guy here? Let's get under here. He's gotta push us. No way! Damn it! There's that damage debuff. Left 4 Dead 2 is the only good one in my book. I hate Resident Evil. Odd camera angles piss me off. Pixel, how much power do you have on the Rise? How much power do I have on Rise of Kingdoms? 0. I don't know what Rise of Kingdoms is. Have you ever played Dead Rising though? You mentioned Resident Evil, but have you played Dead Rising? Dead Rising's a lot of fun. Dead Rising 2 is a lot of fun. That's the one I played, frankly, out of the whole series. But 2 was so much fun. If I heard 1 is like as good, if not better than 2, but 1 was also just of its time. I don't know what Rise of Kingdoms is. Oh my. Oh my. Do I need some water here? Are we at 470 subscribers yet here? We are not. I do want to craft a hat though. I'm in the crafting hat mood. I didn't realize that you're 75% done with your road to 500 subs. I'm very close, Ocelot. Very close. I'm not 70. I guess I am 75%. You're right. We are very close to 500 subs. We'll get there. We'll get there. There's no rush. I wanted to get there last year, but there's no rush. I'm gonna get some water real quick. Give me 2 seconds, fam. Give me 2 seconds, family. And we return. And we're back. And we're back. I might have to refresh this. Reload. Try that. Yes. The Maduro pick with Heavy and Soldier is very funny though. It goes hard.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Demo night would be nice right now.
Moving out. That there wasn't getting any lighter.
I'm gonna play a little bit of demo night, and then we're gonna switch over to Arc Raiders. By the way, we're gonna do a little bit of demo night, and we'll switch to Arc Raiders.
Mission begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds.
That was getting heavy. Way to go, Slug.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, that that uber heavy got here quick. There it is. I helped. I contributed. Actually, this is a great spot for the Tide Turner right here. Ooh, that would. Oh, I thought that would have critted right there. Whatever, we got him. Oh, you're so lucky. Come here. I'm gonna tide turn my way over here. There's an health back that's over here somewhere. There it is. Oh, my ear's itchy. Damn it, that heavy stopped me. Pixel, I found out I could use the Twitch chat even though you're not streaming. How so? My Twitch chat? So you're just talking to nobody though? you're just like talking to like nobody at my Twitch chat? Okay. Cool. I don't see those. You're probably like writing like vulgar slurs in there somewhere. No, kidding. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that, Ocelot. That wouldn't be you. Actually, Ocelot, I have a friend who got into playing Metal Gear Solid. He's playing through. He played through MGS1 and loved it. Now he's gonna play through 2 very soon. He's a YouTuber actually. He goes by DGen Rips. He's been in a few of my streams and videos. He's great. But he's playing through Metal Gear Solid right now. Personally, I like 3 the most out of that whole series. Then 5, and then I'm gonna go 2, 4, and 1. I liked 1 the least. The messages show up on the chat display, but they don't show up on my chat, I believe, right? They don't show up on the chat that I'm seeing here. This is all YouTube chat that I'm looking at. I might retry doing the dual. Oh my gosh! I might retry doing the dual Twitch and YouTube stream at a later date. Toyota 2008 Toyota Tacoma gaming. That's kind of sick. my gosh. Dude, no way. God, what a great headshot from your part there, Powered. Man, I could have tied it. I could have turned my way out of that. I could say slurs with no consequences. I mean, I think Twitch is still watching those, so don't go too nuts. I'm not. I mean, I might not be seeing them, but I mean, Twitch definitely is watching that. Oh my god! What the? Do we have a medic here? Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. I need the health. Thank you. Okay. Topa sada. Okay. It's like a Latin dish. It sounds like a Latin dish. Topa soda. Sada. Topa sada. You should play your stream separate on a separate monitor if you have one. I should play my stream. I do that actually, believe it or not. I do actually do that. Just so I have the portrait mode chat for YouTube opened up. So technically, for me to do it though, I have to watch my own stream. I just minimize it. I just minimize the window as much as I can to where I could look at both my stream and the chat and everything. Oh, wait, what just stopped me? What did I just bump into? What? Did I hit the wall there? That was weird. Last thing I said on Twitch was slurs. Sick. Alright, and with that, I think we're going to boot up some Arc Raiders here. Before we leave the game, let's craft at least one hat. A little light on the crafting day. That's okay, though. That's a hat I don't think I've ever seen also. That's a new one, too. Well, now I have to play dress up. I mean, I have to play dress up here. He's like a detective. That works. I appreciate that. All right, let's play some Arc Raiders. I do want to hop into some Arc Raiders gameplay, and we might round out the stream here with that. I'm debating on if I will stream later today. I think today I really should work on my video, if anything. I really should sit down and work on the video that I have in mind that I want to make. Probably gonna be seeing a lot less YouTube videos from me this year. And if you do see some this year, they're probably gonna be me really sitting down and working on them, really just honing the craft in there. Duh, where is Arc Raiders? It's obviously up in the A category. Duh. Goober. We're gonna turn this music off, by the way. We're gonna turn this music way off. Stinky. It's obviously on the at category, you foolish fool. The at category. The way I have my Steam library organized is just like A to Z, every game I have installed. And I have one game in favorites, and that one game is Deadlock. You know what show looks terrible? I don't know what happened. By the way, we're gonna switch this over to this. Okay. You know what show looks terrible? Stranger Things. I don't know. That show looks like it ended horribly. If Gaben was here, he would scream and turn into a puddle if he heard that. Whoa. Reese car outside. Skip that. Look at my guy. Look at my girl. Come on, chicken. Yeah, chicken! Chicken! What else can I do with my guy here? Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'm just throwing points into anything. I don't really know if it matters a whole lot. What was that sound? Chicken! Oh, we just got a subscriber. Thank you. No exit. Thank you for the subscription. I'm hungry. I'm trying to think what I should eat today. Hear that sound again. I guess just get right into the nastiness of it all. All right, let's see what my loadout looks like. I feel like I have so much garbage. I feel like this is just garbage hoarding simulator, the game. Put that there. Should I buy anything? I'd like this loadout. Whatever. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. The trifecta.
Don't forget about searching the drones after you take them down.
Okay. Freezing her palms.
I've been pestering Tianwen for a
Buried
while
City.
now.
Oh, we should probably do that. Hold on. Can I get out of this? Yeah, hold on. Wait a minute. We should probably go to the Buried City here and do that one. Do I need a thing for that? Let me see what...
I've been pestering
the Buried
Tianwen
City
for a
very-
while
Can you shut up?
trying to get her to help out around here. Her customer service is questionable, but she's a wizard
Stop
with
talking.
a
I'm trying to
wrench.
read. I can't read and hear you talk at the same time. On Buried City, visit the barricaded area on floor 6 of the space travel program. Is the test stream saga over? For the time being, the test stream saga may come back. I may try to stream again onto... I know this is too loud, by the way. I know this is like way too loud. Q Ocelot, if you're here still. Or anyone in the chat. Let me know if this is like way too loud. I would like to stream. I would like to multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube because I have a small, very, very, very small audience on Twitch, and you know, kind of a bit of a following. You know, at least a little bit of a. I've worked on my Twitch channel. It's a little too loud. Thank you for saying. I'll lower this as soon as I get the access to. But I can't use it because every time I do a dual stream like that, the stream just suffers on both ends, and it just looks like garbage. And I can't be the case. So, wow, I've actually lowered this. Jesus. Let's you know what I mean? The music. Let's just lower everything. Okay. So, what are we doing here? Buried City, visit the barricaded area on floor 6 of the space travel building. Okay, where is the space travel building? Hospital, library, research, space travel.
Let's go to space travel.
Okay. I'm gonna try to use my mic, by the way. It must be a pain. I think the issue, Q Ocelot, if I had to be totally honest, I think the issue with me doing the multi-stream to dual platforms is my computer's just not strong enough to do all that and stream, and you know, I think my computer might be the issue, or my internet provider could also be kind of the hiccup, and the software. It could be a combination of all three things, really. I want to lower the game volume a little bit more. Okay, thank you for saying something. Like, how's this? This is a very loud game, I must admit. This game is very loud. Is this better? Here. We're at 38 on my computer. Is this better? Would you say a little bit more, Q Ocelot? Just keep troubleshooting this. I wouldn't mind. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, we got a box. Still sounds the same. Surrender. Could you imagine if I hit surrender there and it was just like you died? There. I have it. I mean, you know what might be the problem? We'll do this. Hold on. We'll do this. We'll lower all this stuff here. We'll lower everything here. Dialogue can go here. To keep this the same. We actually might try to do a. How's this? Yeah, that's good. Thank you, Q Ocelot. Thank you for being here. Okay. Oh, where was I? We have this box. Let's turn this in. I should have to find a thing to turn this into. Here we go. I think there's one right here. Let's see. Here we go. Put that in the thing. Usually the stuff they give out here is pretty good. We do need some band-aids. We'll take those. A secret grenade. We'll take that. Firecracker. Sure. Why not? A Stitcher too. Yeah. I'll leave that for anyone else. Hearing some fighting in the distance over there. But that's okay. That's not my problem. I'm only here to go to the space tower. Whenever you used to stream, I do remember that. Damaging your lungs. I imagine, like, your neighbors are like, what is happening? Why is this individual screaming at the top of their lungs? I did imagine Revolver Ocelot from Metal Gear Solid 4 being like, test stream! I did imagine that whenever you would comment that in my head. I would just imagine Revolver Ocelot from MGS4 also screaming that. Hey Ocelot, actually I have a question for you. I know you're a bit of an aficionado with Metal Gear Solid. Is there a good way to play MGS4 on the PC? I know it's very much built for the PlayStation 3, but I'm curious if you have any opinions on playing it through PC alone. Foxy, what's up, Foxy? Hearing a lot of explosions. I clicked because of the thumbnail. Everyone is saying that. I stole this thumbnail from Twitter, or the picture. I appreciate you tuning into the stream. I have no clue. I played it on console also. I have a PS3 to loan to my friend, but I don't know what's happening here. I kind of want to avoid it. There's no reason to get involved. Ooh, that's it. Let's use this though. Hold up. Let me get up there. Can I get up there? Hold on. How do I get up there? That zip line looks so good to use. How did he get up here though? What game is this? This is Arc Raiders. This is not Team Fortress 2. If you were expecting a TF2 stream, we played TF2 earlier. But I'm playing Arc Raiders right now. Can I get up there? Maybe through here I can do it. Oh, man. Are those turds? Those are eggs. There it is. There it is. Get on up there now. Get on up there. Whee! Can I go faster? No. Whoever put this down here is thinking the exact same thing I'm doing here. The 6th floor. So I believe it's like right here. Oh, here's 5. Okay, so now we have to get up one more. Shit, these fuckers are such a pain in the ass. Do not play MGS5 on the PlayStation 3. I will not. I play that on. I could not imagine playing it. There's not a PlayStation 3 port of that game though, is there? Q Ocelot? I don't think there is. I'd be blown away if there was, if I'm being absolutely honest. There's no way there is one for the PlayStation 3. Here we go. Here we go. Might be an easy mission here. Might be an easy rendezvous here. Shit! I cannot believe that. That's crazy to me if there is a PlayStation 3 version of MGS5. I'm just gonna wait for this light to die out before I peek back out there again. So much of this game, I think, getting good at this game is taking your time. It's just trying to use as little ammo, trying to avoid fighting as much. I just focus on being a raider. This is a very dangerous game to like play while I have a Twitch chat open here. What game is this? This is Arc Raiders. Old Liquid Snake on the GS4, but instead of screaming Liquid, he screams Test Stream. Exactly. That's exactly what I had in mind. Oh shoot, hold on, that was a bad slide. Sliderino. I'm assuming the thing I need isn't here. So. What game is this? This is Arc Raiders. I'm going to say that 2 more times, and then I'm done with the joke here. Ooh. Oh, I didn't know I could stop reaching something like that.
Don't shoot!
Shit. Want a Band-Aid? I don't know who that guy is, but he's freaking me out. Should I kill him? Nah. He seems alright. He had me facing the other way and did not shoot at me, so. Never heard of this game before. This game came out in 2025. People cited it as like their favorite game of the year. I think it's alright. I don't know. I mean, I've played it for a little bit. It's cool, but I'm not like. As I'm playing it, I'm not. In my head, I'm always still thinking, like, I think Deadlock is a better game. And that's not even fully finished yet. Here we go. Take that. But it's cool. Actually, I like the vibe of this game a lot. This game definitely carries itself very well. Half-Life 3 is the game of the year. Should you get it? I don't know. I don't really know what kind of games you like, but... If you want an experience that's like no other when it comes to playing a multiplayer game, this is definitely that for sure.
Thank you.
All right, this dude seems cool. He seems alright. He could slide. Wait, is this an extraction shooter? This is an extraction shooter. If that bothers you, then don't get it. I'm still waiting for freaking what's it called to come out. Marathon. Not gonna lie, I feel like Marathon might be the extraction shooter that I would like the most, but we'll see when it actually comes out. You love extraction shooter? I mean, I don't know how you've not heard of this game then if you've if you love extraction shooters. Should we leave? I feel like we got the part of the mission done here for this. The challenge with most extraction shooters is extracting. That is the hardest part of any extraction shooter, in my opinion.
Let's head
Getting
home at
the
the
hell
northern
out of here.
station.
All right. Let's see here. I kind of want to approach this shooter though as like a very casual, which I think it is. I think it does a great job of that. I think the thing I like about this one compared to any other extraction shooter that I have not played is that you can hop in here and just goof around a little bit. You don't have to like uber lock in the whole time. Like you're allowed to kind of approach this game at your own pace, which is kind of cool.
Can you just hold on for a bit? I need to... Okay, there's the player. Just hang back. You'll have the supply drop.
I'm just gonna have that supply drop go out and not even capitalize on it. I don't need it. I'm trying to be cool. What's this? Light ammo? I'll take it. Wouldn't hurt to have. I'm hearing a robot. I don't see a robot though. Maybe that's a person I'm hearing. Are you shooting at me? Is that what's happening here? Am I crazy? I am hearing a robot, but I am not seeing a robot. It sounds like a big one. I'm kind of surprised I'm not seeing it. Oh, there's that big ass robot.
Abaxian, down there.
Fighting the robots in this is actually a pretty interesting experience, I must say. It's not gotten old yet. I imagine it's only going to get better as they add more variety. Q Ocelot, you got to go. Thanks for tuning in, though, Q. Or Ocelot, whatever you want to be called. I don't know. See you later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Oh, God, I am getting hungry. Why am I getting hungry? In the real life, not in the game. I'm getting hungry in real life. I had an egg sandwich. I don't know why I'm hungry right now. Do I have eggs in my refrigerator? I probably don't. There's no pain worse than going to the grocery store and then not getting everything you need and coming home and being like, damn it, I forgot this, I forgot that, I forgot that, I forgot that. Oh, this zip line's probably like totally useless at this point. This frickin' Rocketeer is on me. Like sour cream on a Chipotle bowl. That was close.
Oh, heads up, sir. Heads up. I'm
Yeah,
good,
well,
man.
you gotta
I'm
watch
chill.
out there over there. You got a Rocketeer. Keep an eye out on that one. I see your buddy behind you.
Yes.
We're not trying to fuck around here, are we? We're not trying to fuck around here, are we? Oh shit. I'm out of here. How do we get down here? Wait for me! Oh wow, this is a long-ass subway system. Wait, hold the transport. Don't go without me. Evoking Alan from Smiling Friends. I'm coming. Okay, I'm here. I'm gonna hit that dab on him. Ooh, hit that. Ooh, hit it. Can I call you aged beef dad? I don't know. I don't know if I need. I don't know if I need to be called someone's father. I don't even need to be referred to as a father figure of any type. You don't. I would prefer if you don't call me aged beef dad, but. Workshop. Give me the chicken scraps. Good job, chicken. Good job, chicken man. A grenade that scatters into multiple homing missiles. That's cool. Sure, we'll hold on to that. I don't care. I don't care, Holmes. Whatever. You know, man, it's like that. Shotgun choke. God, I'm hungry. Oh man, I'm hungry. I might make like lunch right after this. Yeah, I might make lunch. I do have to get some dress shoes today. I have to go to the store today and get some dress shoes. Need to get those. I'll play one more. We'll do one more thing here, then we'll call it a day with the stream.
I've been pestering Tianwen for a while now, trying to get her to help out around here.
Scope
Her
out the
customer
rocket
service is
thrusters
questionable,
outside the rocket
she's a
assembly.
wizard.
Sure, whatever. Whatever the hell that means. We're gonna do this. Sure. We're gonna do that. And then we do that. And then we'll do this. We'll put that there. Deploy it. What does he want me to do in this mission? I know he wants me to use this thing, but I'm trying to figure out what exactly he wants again. Can I see the missions again? What is this? This dude.
If you run out of bullets, there's often ways
Destroy
to
an arc
improvise.
raider. I don't know how to do that one.
We've had to build our topside infrastructure and
Stabilize the observation deck
Our
near the
engineers
ridge
keep
line.
being chased off by one
What
danger
ridge
order.
line? Ridge line where? Enable the comms terminal near the olive grove. Do I have to be at a certain map for this? This isn't really clear on... Whatever. We're just moving on. Inventory. Put this back. We don't need that. Put this here. This is kind of annoying that I have to like move everything. Alright, we're good. We're Gucci Suave now. Spaceport, here we come. Play Deadlock? No, dude. I'm gonna play this, and then I have to go. I'm getting pretty hungry here, and then I also have to go run some errands. We might come back later today, though. I might play some more Silent Hill 2 later today. So be on the lookout for that. Oh, actually, no. What am I saying? I have to make my video today. I have to work on my video at some point today. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Whatever my stomach wants. You lost me. You lost me. What has happened to this man? This guy's dead. Free loadout augment, a kettle, a band-aid. We'll take the band-aid. Light ammo, gas grenade, shield recharger. Take these. Take all this. I'll take a kettle too. I don't know what this thing does. How does this work? Is this a flamethrower? No, this is like a... I don't know what the hell's going on with this. This is like an SMG. Interesting. I wonder if he died at this thing. Is this environmental storytelling? This is stupid. Okay, what do we have to go do now? So, we have to... On the spaceport, scope out the rocket thrusters outside the rocket assembly. Scope
Go to the
out?
rocket assembly.
The rocket... I don't know what the hell scope out means, but okay. In this context. I'm gonna try to speedrun this mission a little bit. Whoa! Whoa! Big twist! Oh man, I am so hungry. Why am I hungry like this? I've been up for quite a while. I think the caffeine's also probably getting to me a little bit. I have to write my video today, actually. Is really, I have to like make some notes. And I have to get footage today. That'll be the goal for today. And then I'll have to do the audio and stuff. Maybe this week, during the weekday. Burpees. I don't really know what it means by scope out the rocket thrusters, but... Is that a guy? That's a tumbleweed. That's a guy, though, over there. I'm curious if he goes this way, to the left of this big ball here. He might have just left. Alright, we're good. We're moving on. Now, is this the rocket thruster? Is this what they want me to scope out? This looks like a rocket thruster. I mean, I'm no NASA scientist. I mean, that looks more like a thruster the more I'm looking at it. This feels very thruster-like. Is this the thruster? I don't know what the hell the scope out means. Is this a thruster? Oh man. Oh, whoa. Ooh, golly gee willikers, Batman. Thank God he's stuck. His one weakness. A small divot. And also me missing every shot. You hold still? There it is. I saw you. Oh, is this? Oh, that's not even a guy. It's like a robot dude. I'm hearing some weird sounds. Oh, that might be from that dude.
Okay.
Can I search this? No? I don't know what.
I'm on an assignment.
The rocket thrusters. I mean. Oh shit. Okay. I don't think it knows I'm here. One thing that's kind of annoying about the design of this game is that, like, the missions are like, oh yeah, go do this over here at the thing. And it's like, all right, I'm at the thing. Where exactly? Can you be more specific? Like, what, where I'm supposed to go? Or, like, what do you mean by scoping? Scoping out? Oh shit. Tell me here. He did not help. He just left. Is this the rocket thruster? No. Am I supposed to get in here, maybe? No. I mean, here is a rocket thruster, if I've ever seen one. But there's no button to scope it out. Noting a severe lack of scoping out options. Are these rocket thrusters? Does it mean these, maybe, perchance? Oh. Okay. Mission accomplished.
Head home at the south elevator.
We out here. And with that, I think I want to wrap up the stream here, by the way, once I turn this in. So I'm gonna run some errands today. Thank you for watching, everyone. Feel free to, like, check out some of the other videos I've done. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, the usual garbage. You gotta do. Give me money. Give me your money and time. Typical stuff. You know what it is. It's always these Rocketeers, man. They're always on my case. That are always on my case. Can I get in here? Let's check this out first. Flashlight. Flashlight time. Garbage. All garbage.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing.
Not
10
the
minutes
safe
to get out
window.
of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Not the safe window. I need this safe window. Nothing. This is the same one. Cool. Total waste of my time. Maybe that Rocketeer left, though. That's good. If it
Want to
did
go
leave.
together?
Seems like there's a lot of activity at the exit point. I'm gonna go try to help that out real quick and hopefully get a free ride out of here. Start working on it, buddy. I got you. Alright, good job. He's in here, right? Okay, good. That was good. The music, one thing I will give this game huge credit for, big ups, is the music is really good. I do like the music in this game. It really captures that, like, apocalyptic 70s space vibe that is really, you know, striving for. Just a great electronic soundtrack. Very, very analog.
Just treat you're likely going there to do your own thing regardless, right?
Back again?
Give me all that crap.
If there are others like me, do you think they know my name? Say, dude, show me you can grab. You survived. Not that I thought. Excellent. Scope out these locations and be on the look.
He's a great character too. I mean, this game does a good job at its core thesis of everything it's doing. I think my big issue with it though is it doesn't really go all out. There's clearly some limitations to the actual game itself in terms of its fidelity, in terms of its like structure as well. But it's a really great casual experience that I'm having with it so far. I still, before I give my final verdict on it, I still think there needs to be a bit more time spent with it. But it is one of those games where the more of an investment you make into it, the better, I imagine, the reward feels when playing it. The question is, though, are you at the point in your life where you're willing to make that investment just yet? And for me, I'd have to say no. This is just, I don't really see myself putting hundreds and thousands of hours, like, religiously. This might be the kind of game I want to pop into every once in a while and see what's going on, though. At least where it stands right now. We'll see, though. Who knows? I did say this about Deadlock when I first played it, and Deadlock has become a fanaticism in my life, but anyways. All right, we're done with the stream, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in.